That's your shot.
There you go.
As the exercise intensity increases, we move along a sliding scale. We rely more on carbohydrate and less on fat. So when you walk into a gym and people go on the cardio machines and they want to burn fat, what do they look for on the piece of cardio equipment? What does it say? Fat burning zone. And that's always going to be at a low intensity. So I don't know why the manufacturers of these pieces of equipment come up with that, because they're just promoting low intensity exercise for people to try to burn more fat. So while, yeah, technically it's true, you do burn more fat at a lower intensity, what matters more is how many total calories you burn. And a higher intensity exercise is better for burning calories, ultimately, for weight loss. Low intensity exercise can be good too, but you'd have to do it for a very long period of time to burn as many calories as you would during higher intensity exercise. And as we've already talked about a lot today, carbohydrates are actually the muscle's preferred fuel source. Even though the public at large would love that to be fat, the truth is that muscles prefer to use carbohydrate. You don't have to use fat during exercise to lose fat from your waistline. Have you ever seen a fat sprinter? No. Sprinters always do anaerobic work. They're never using fat during their workouts. Yet sprinters are very lean people. So who says you have to use fat during the workout to lose fat from your body? Incidentally, when you do use fat during a workout, most of the fat that you use doesn't come from your belly or adipose tissue fat. It comes from what's called intramuscular triglyceride, fat that's within the muscle. Why? Why do you think that you would use fat? We have a storage of fat inside the muscle, just like we have a storage of carbohydrate inside the muscle. Why do you think the muscles would rather use intramuscular triglyceride?
Right there.
Exactly. Cameron's going to have to follow me around. Because it's right there. It's right at the site of the mitochondria where it's going to be used. If we were to use the fat from our gut, from our waistline, it would take a long time to get to where it has to be used inside the mitochondria. So it's much more efficient to use fat that's already right there, closer to the mitochondria, where it's ultimately burned. Have you ever seen anyone on a treadmill and their waist shrinks while they're running? No, that doesn't happen. So